What's going on, everybody? Now, I hear the same thing all the time. You have no credibility. You can't speak on stuff. You didn't average 20 in a game with the whistle and all this stuff. Well, I didn't. But what makes journalists or the people on ESPN more credible? They have a job to do. They're going to basically say LeBron James is on this level that he's not. And I don't want to come off. Does LeBron do some things that are good? Yeah, he does. Like I told you before, he's probably the best or one of the greatest passers that we've ever seen. He's probably that. I can't even lie or front. LeBron is that guy. But the problem is that when we talk about players, when I criticize players, like even Michael Jordan, people will tear your head off when you say he's not the GOAT. And he's not. I just don't believe there's a GOAT in a team sport. If this was tennis or if this was golf, then I could legitimately say this person is the greatest. Like Serena Williams, if she says she the GOAT, she could claim it. Tiger Woods can say he's the GOAT. Jack Nicklaus, who was in that sport, could say he's the GOAT. NASCAR drivers can say they're the GOAT, but at the end of the day, they're still on a team but one person gets the award. NASCAR is a team sport, so that'll be kind of hard to say this guy's the GOAT. But Dale Earnhardt was the GOAT in that sport because he did a lot of comebacks and used to win near the end. Now, the person who people keep saying, oh, well, you didn't play. Well, why you guys don't diss the journalists or people? Y'all think ESPN has a business to run. If ESPN was on there being basically fair, they wouldn't make the money they do. They wouldn't have the NBA sponsor them. If they told the truth that LeBron is just average, then they would lose sponsorships. They would lose everything from the NBA. The NBA would go somewhere where somebody would kiss their butt. It's business. NBA is the business. Basketball is the sport. And we're so dumb to it, we're not figuring that out. Like, for example, this Jordan documentary series, I cannot stand it because they still do the same thing to Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons. They were playing like everybody else. Nobody was out there trying to kill Michael Jordan. Nobody was trying to hurt him. They were playing him the way that you play everybody else. They played him, and when he went in the air, they would knock him down because that's what you do. That's what the league was like with centers. LeBron James plays in an era where there's no more centers. There's no real physicality. They've taken the defense away. You can't hand check. You can't get in nobody's face. You can't do anything. If you even think about pushing somebody in this game or accidentally hitting somebody's head, they're going to basically say, oh, you tried to intentionally hurt him and throw you out the game. This era's weak. The stats, too. This is the argument with stats. Michael Jordan didn't play for stats. LeBron plays for stats. He's a stat guy. But in this era, anybody can average 50. Anybody can average any damn amount of points they put their mind to. It's the truth. Defensively, the league has gotten weak. The offenses, it's just like the NFL. They've taken away a lot of things the defense can do. But we don't look at it. We look at it like, oh, this guy dropped all these points. Yeah, by pushing off and doing all these things they allowed. Now, I'm not saying LeBron's the only one who did this. Jordan did it. You know, Kobe early on got away with stuff, but when he caught that case, then they basically were like, nah, we're going to try to damage him. And Kobe had to fight through hell and back to get back in their graces because they were done with him. So all I'm saying is this. If you're saying that we can't talk about sports or criticize or critique an athlete in any sport, then you guys don't need to talk about Undisputed or ESPN or Fox or any of those networks. You don't need to talk about none of them. Don't bring none of them to me. Don't even bring up the stats from the basketball, because the people who put the stats up for the basketball website, they never played. They never were on that level. They're nerds. They were basically people who were either nerds or guys who just couldn't make it to that level. So stop with the cockamamie bull crap. It's bull crap, all of it. So stop trying to discredit people who have an opinion and have a valid point. They don't need to go dig up something to say, oh, this did this did that. No, go look it up yourself. My job is to make you think. Is to make you think. Just like they tried to do some years back, OBJ and Randy Moss. That was the dumbest comparison I've ever seen or heard in my life. OBJ barely can deal with Josh Norman. Randy Moss was going against the Champ Baileys, the Ty Laws, the Charles Woodsons. He was going against the Aeneas Williams, the Deons, the Rod Wood. He was going against different corners. And he used to get at all of them with average or below average quarterbacks. OBJ had Eli and basically tore his career up and destroyed a team and didn't get to the playoffs. Moss got his team to the playoffs with some of the most worst quarterbacks out there. They lost, but he did his job. So stop with all this, oh, I didn't average 20. So what? Who cares? You guys who saying it, y'all didn't average no damn 20. And if you did, you probably did it in the G League. So I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear it. But this GOAT debate, it's whatever. Whoever you choose, that's your opinion. I don't think there's a GOAT. But stop saying that people can't comment or critique somebody because they haven't played or they put up a bunch of points. You guys are rec center guys who are really saying these comments. And then some of y'all who do play professional basketball, y'all come online saying, oh man, I actually played. LeBron's great. Well, if LeBron's great, then you suck as a player. I don't want to play on your team if you feel LeBron's great or he's the best. I don't. Because you'll have the same mindset he has. I just want to stack my team to try to win. And if I don't win, I'm a pout. That's your mindset.